Hi, it's the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2016 general readings. I am using the Gilded Tarot deck, drawing 8 cards for the month, 2 cards for each week, with an additional ninth card as your overall crowning card, general energy feeling for the reading. So these are general readings, and they're not going to apply or resonate the same for everyone who watches because there's so many of you watching and you're all coming from such different backgrounds and places in your life. So check your rising and your moon sign as well. You may find that they resonate a little more predictively for you, and some of them may resonate more for different areas of your life than your primary sun sign. Myself, I often, not always, but I often find that my sun sign resonates more applicably for me in matters of business, finance, career, general outward public life, and that my rising sign is more applicable for my personal relationships and friendships and family, and my moon sign is more about my deepest, innermost feelings and fears and desires. So make sure to watch all three every month and every mid-month to get as clear and whole and predictive a picture as possible. Thank you also to those of you who continue to watch and listen and subscribe to my channel. It continues to grow every day. Thank you so much for all the love and support and feedback. And keep those comments coming. As I always say, I love reading the feedback that you guys put both on my videos themselves and the ones that some of you send via email, especially letting me know how the readings resonate for you. So please keep those coming. I don't always, of course, have the time to respond to each and every individual one, but I do read all of them. So don't stop doing that. And a special thank you, as I always do, for those of you who reach out for personal one-on-one readings. It is always an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for allowing the trust in me to interpret and intuit the cards for you, and for the continued update that I get from regular and even older clients. It's a beautiful way to let me know how the readings do resonate so predictively for you moving forward on your path. So thank you for that. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading, you can click on the About sign on my channel's homepage, and that will give you a little more detail and information about myself, the services I offer, and my contact information, which is Maggie, the number one, McGuire at gmail.com. And if any of you are interested, you can send me an email. I would be delighted to do a reading for you. I do readings full time, and so I'm pretty good at getting back to you quite quickly and scheduling a reading as soon as possible. My current turnaround time is around 1 to 4 or 5 days, but almost always within a week. So again, if you're interested, send me an email and we'll go from there. So let's get into this. This reading is for Virgo for July 2016. Virgo, July 2016. My beautiful, grounded earth sign of Virgo. What does the month of July 2016 hold for you, Virgo? July 2016 for Virgo. Okay, we begin with the Empress, followed by the King of Pentacles. There you are in your own reading, Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune paired with the King of Cups. The Four of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Six of Cups in reverse. The Ace of Cups, followed by the Two of Cups. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall theme, general feeling for the reading is the Fool, my favorite card. So you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. I'm getting a lot of, I think for a lot of you, this is going to resonate more as a love romance reading or beginnings within a relationship that's quite close and connected. Let's just take a quick look, Virgo. What a beautiful reading. All right, let's begin. So, Virgo, we find ourselves at the beginning of July 2016 with the Empress, followed by the King of Pentacles. So the Empress, Major Arcana card. The Empress, for those of you who are beginning a new path or thinking about beginning a new path or a new project of any kind, this would be the sign that says the time is right to do so. The Empress is all about fertility, rebirth, pregnancy. For some of you, I think a smaller portion of you, but for some of you, this could represent adding to your family in the form of an actual pregnancy. So congratulations to those of you if that is the case for you. And for others of you who are looking to establish a family, it looks like the month of July will be a good time of fertility for you. The Empress is also a very spiritual, intuitive sort of energy and individual, but the energies of the Empress is also about nurturing. She's all about the growth, the sustenance, the feeding of things, watching things grow. It represents the time being right for a lot of you. And I'm feeling like for a lot of you watching this, this is going to be within the realm of love and relationships. You do have one, two, three, four cup cards and two pentacles and three major arcana cards. Beautiful reading. The Empress is also about self-care and self-nurturing as well, getting back to nature. For some of you, this could be, although I think for everyone, it's always a good thing to stay connected with nature as much as possible. And since it's attached to the King of Pentacles, which I'm reading as your beautiful energy, Virgo, you may want to spend a little more time outside. In nature, connecting to greenery, water, anything that's accessible to you. Particularly as a way to kind of walk through the relationship energies this month. And it looks like it's going to be a good time for new beginnings, rebirth. And for a lot of you, I think you're going to be putting some things from the past to rest. Your overall crowning card is the Fool, which represents the beginning of the beginnings, brand new. And again, it's about letting go and moving forward this month. Which is interesting because I just finished Gemini and their energy was similar about wrapping up old cycles and beginning new paths as well. Now, the Empress is attached to the King of Pentacles. Pentacles is governed by the element of Earth, which is your element Virgo. You are an Earth sign. And I'm feeling primarily for a lot of you, this is your energy. You're showing up in your own reading attached to the Empress. It's all about getting ready, sowing the seeds this month. I feel like for a lot of you, the beginning of July, it's about beginning to put plans into motion. I think for a lot of you, you've been through an evaluatory, reflective sort of period on how to move forward within a currently existing relationship. And for some of you, it's about making the decision to let go of pain and negativity from past relationships and open your heart up once again to finding and establishing a new one. For some of you, the King of Pentacles is going to represent another earth sign coming into your life, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This would be a very solid, reliable, grounded sort of person. And it is a king as well. Kings and queens represent in terms of people, they represent individuals who have reached the mastery of their suit. And for those of you for whom this resonates as your energy as well, and I'm feeling for a lot of you it is, you have reached that place in terms of being the king or queen of pentacles. This can apply to either gender in a general reading. You've reached that point in maturity level where you've got it all together. This also represents stability, success, and prosperity in finances as well. The King of Pentacles represents somebody who is probably fairly comfortable financially, if not wealthy, very good at navigating and maneuvering the details of the material world since it is governed by Earth. So Pentacles is all about things in our earthly, grounded, material environment, things we can see and touch and feel. And often the suit of Pentacles represents things in that material world like money, job, finances, resources, etc. For some of you, this can also represent that this new beginning that you're having or considering having beginning is also attached to a job, a new start in career, a new job. For some of you, we're just wrapping up June now. Some of you have graduated and are moving into your chosen areas of study in on your career path as well. It's a great way to start the month, Virgo. It's like getting the green light to go ahead on whatever it is that you're considering. So right next to that, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I'm a little hoarse today, excuse me. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Major Arcana card, paired with the King of Cups. Now, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position typically signifies stroke of good luck, good fortune. It does also represent another cycle coming to an end and another one beginning. It's all about endings and beginnings this month so far. This would represent something fortuitous happening, something probably very unexpected. Change is coming. The Wheel of Fortune does represent change, although, again, in the upright position, it represents something that will most likely be quite positive and quite beneficial, but unexpected. And I'm feeling like for some of you, this is about, especially paired with the King of Cups, that this is about being able to let go and trust again. I feel like a lot of you have had either have just met someone or have reached a stage in a relationship with someone where it's become important to let go of some of the things from the past and to allow yourself to be to open up again and be more trusting again. That Wheel of Fortune is paired with the King of Cups. Now, Cups is governed by the element of water, so it's all about the Suit of Cups is about that watery world of emotions and feelings, and it can also represent love and relationships. And again, it's another king. For some of you, this is going to represent someone significant in your life, love and romance-based relationship. I feel like for a lot of you it is. There's somebody else that you have an emotional, close heart connection with. And since it is Cups, which is governed by water, this could represent a water sign, which would be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The King of Cups is, again, a very mature, reflective individual. He's a king. He's reached the master of his suit. And this is about emotions and feelings. This is somebody who's very grounded and in tune with his emotions, but not ruled or led by his emotions. This is somebody who lives outwardly in connection with his emotions. In other tarot decks, I've actually seen this King of Cups sitting on his throne in a body of water, and the water is all choppy and turbulent, but he's very peaceful and grounded on his throne, even though everything around him it looks a little bit chaotic because he's just reached that point as he's a king. He's reached that point in his emotional growth and development that he understands, especially paired with the Wheel of Fortune, he understands that everything is cyclical, everything comes and goes. It's also the advice attached to the King of Cups, if it doesn't resonate as an actual water sign or individual who matches the character traits of the King of Cups in your life. It's about it's about understanding the energy, being trusting, being grounded in your emotions, no matter what's going on outside of you, particularly in beginning a new path, which can sometimes be quite overwhelming and a little intimidating sometimes. Remember to stay grounded within your emotions and that it's okay to open up and to let go and to trust again. And understand that, as the King of Cups does, that all things are cyclical, all things come and go. That's the key to understanding and utilizing the energies from the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning, as I'm fond of saying, and there are times when it appears to be or feels like it's in the upswing for you and everything is going quite well and all the puzzle pieces are connecting together. And then there's times where it feels like it's in the downswing because all the puzzle pieces are not fitting together and things are not going quite as smoothly. But it's understanding that these energies are cyclical and constantly turning, constantly moving, which is what the King of Cups understands as well, which is why he's so emotionally grounded. He's reached that point in his evolution as a human being that he understands that and is able to stay grounded. And I feel like for you, Virgo, as you begin this month, it looks like whole new beginnings all the way around. And again, laying some things from the past to rest and understanding, being able to stay grounded no matter what is going on in your outer environment, particularly emotionally. And for a lot of you, this is going to be letting go. For some of you, I get the for once and for all feeling, letting go of something in your past that's been, I think, holding you back in an emotional kind of way, or negativity or pain from the past. For some of you, I'm getting that it's you're finally this month being able to lay some feelings of betrayal from the past, lay them to rest once and for all. Right after that Wheel of Fortune and King of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, paired with the Six of Cups in reverse. It is about letting go of things from the past. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is stuff connected with past relationships or a relationship pattern or history that you have. The Four of Pentacles, Pentacles in the upright position can represent holding on to something. And sometimes, particularly in the realm of relationships, this can mean holding on too tight, being a little too clingy. I often see this card come up for people who have actually have lost quite a bit in their lives, and they hold on very tightly to what they have left, and what they've built up for fear of losing it again. In emotions and feelings and love and relationships, this can represent being kind of closed off, being very guarded, sometimes cynical, just very protective of your heart. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is what's coming through for me. The largest portion of the energy coming through is in the month of July. I almost feel like something happened in the last part of June. It could be connected to a person you're in a relationship with, or it could just be internal work that you've been doing. Um, it's about letting go of those energies from the past. Sometimes it's going to be about, for some of you, this could be letting go of actual relationships or people from the past as well. That Four of Pentacles in reverse is paired with the Six of Cups in reverse. So cups, again, that suit of emotions and feelings, love and relationships. In the upright position, the Six of Cups is a card about the past. It's a card of reminiscence, of nostalgia, of looking back. It can also speak of travel, to travel back to see your parents, travel to see relatives, travel back to your roots of origin, the places where you grew up. It also refers to looking back at a time where you felt was more innocent and carefree, and you didn't have the kind of cares and worries and concerns you have today. It can also sometimes represent being a little too childlike and naive in how you look at something. You've got it in the reverse position, paired with that Four of Pentacles in the reverse as well. Letting go of the past, letting go of any illusions you may have had around the past, letting go of any pain or negativity you've had from the past. And because we begin the reading in July, Virgo, with new beginnings. Your crowning card is the Fool, which represents new beginnings. Your final combination of cards is about new beginnings within relationships, within feelings. So it is about letting go. It feels like for a lot of you, this is like the final piece of something. For some of you, it's going to be letting go of an old broken relationship, whether it's one that has still been in your life or one that's ended, but that you've been kind of hanging on to in a mental and emotional way. It's about letting go of that so that you can freely and openly move forward on this new path and open yourself back up to loving and trusting again, and trust that that energy of the Wheel of Fortune, it is always cyclical, and it appears to be, on the upswing for you. What is this all oriented towards? It's all about new beginnings. It's just all through your reading. It's quite beautiful and quite light. It's just this last letting go bit, this putting it to rest. So at or towards the end of July 2016, Virgo, we have a beautiful combination of cards. We have Ace of Cups, new beginnings, new love, new emotional beginnings, paired with the Two of Cups, commonly referred to as the soulmate card. So the Ace of Cups, aces represent ones. They represent, again, new beginnings in love and romance. Some of you, this will represent new love. This will represent meeting somebody new. For some of you, this will be somebody you met recently that you've been dating, going out with, and it all of a sudden hits you that uh, that perhaps you love this person, you feel like you're falling in love with this person, falling into a deeper sense of knowing of this person. For others of you for whom this might not be a lover relationship reading, this could represent new emotional beginnings. For some of you that have been going through a letting go process, some of you perhaps through counseling or other forms of work you've been doing to let go of pain and negativity and attachment to the past. You are successful in doing that this month, and you are embarking on a journey of new self discovery and new emotional beginnings for yourselves. For others of you, this is going to be uh, mean being a relationship that you're already in, an established relationship, but taking it to the next level, or finally being able to let go of the things in the past you needed to let go of in order to move forward in the next phase of your relationship with this individual. And it looks like a very karmic connection between the two of you, for those of you for whom this resonates as a relationship reading. And it doesn't necessarily have to be love and romance. It could be a close family relationship, best friend, but a very connected, very heartfelt, because that Ace of Cups is paired with the Two of Cups. I mean, what a beautiful combination, Virgo. So the Two of Cups, commonly referred to as the soulmate card, the twin flame card, this speaks of a karmic connection, a karmic thread uniting the two of you. More than just about physical chemical attraction, this is about a meeting of the mind, the heart, the soul, the spirit as well. This doesn't necessarily have to mean the union of two people. At its most fundamental definition, the Two of Cups represents the coming together, the uniting of two things. It could be two people, two entities, two companies, even. It could mean the perfect fit. It could mean finding the perfect job. Not a perfect job and not two perfect people in a perfect relationship, because no such thing exists. But all the puzzle pieces together in terms of finding the perfect job. This would represent the job that pays well, not only in dollars and cents, but there's not a long commute. It's close to where you live. There's free parking. It just means the coming together of two things in a beautiful and very well matched way. But what I'm reading for the majority of you watching this is that it's about relationships. And again, for some of you, this is about going to the next phase in a relationship, finally letting go of the past. For some of you who have been in a relationship that's been struggling, again, it's about the two of you being able to lay some things to rest, to move past grudges and have a new emotional beginning with each other. New love for some of you, and this is a soulmate twin flame connection. For some of you that are just working through emotional issues and are not in relationships with other people, or it wouldn't apply to, it is again about doing the last piece of the successful work that you need to in order to let go of the past, so you could open yourself up to finding love again, to having love in your life and being able to open up and trust again. And it's all about letting go of the past. However, it's going to play out differently, specifically for those of you out there, but it's about letting go of the past, letting go of the past pain, negativity, opening yourself up again, and trusting in your source of divinity, trusting in that connection that you're on the right path. But it's all about doing this so that you can have a new beginning. New beginnings are happening this month. Your overall crowning card is the Fool card, my favorite card in the tarot deck, the Fool. The Fool is here to give us the message that it is to take a risk. It is okay to step outside your comfort zone, to take a risk, to remember that while it's always good to have a destination, to set your goals and to work towards those goals, the Fool is not so destination focused. He knows he's going to get to where he's meant to get, and the manner he's meant to get there in, and the timing he's meant to get there in. He trusts in the universe to guide that. He understands and is here to tell us that the journey and the real value and the beauty is in the journey itself, and not in necessarily in reaching the goal. Um, he's all about new beginnings, the beginning of the beginnings. It's the Fool represents the breath before you take the first step, that place at the start of the journey where anything is possible, everything is possible. It's a truly just a truly beautiful reading. It's like it almost feels like a bright breath of spring. For some of you, this King of Cups that's paired with the Wheel of Fortune is going to represent the person, either the person you meet this month, so keep your eye out for water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone you're already in a relationship with. And for some of you for whom are not in a relationship, this is somebody who's having a significant, very positive, very beneficial impact on helping you let go of whatever it is from the past that you need to let go of so you can open yourself up for this new beginning and this new path. For some of you, it's going to represent a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You're having this new beginning with. Perhaps the two of you have had struggles together, and you're between the two of you are doing the work this month to let things go in order to move forward together again. Yeah, really beautiful. Fertility, rebirth. Um, there may be a few of you that this is reconciliation energy as well, moving past, being able to move past the past. But beautiful any way you look at it, Virgo. So I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's brought you some wisdom, insight, and clarity, and some hope. Take a deep breath, Virgo, because it's all fresh, it's all new from here on out. And I think you're going to end July being very happy and looking forward to what the rest of the summer and onwards is holds for you. Remember to keep yourself open and trust that it's okay to trust again and to love again and to open up again. And congratulations for doing all the work. It is often difficult to lay old things to rest, particularly when they have to do with the past um, and past heartache. So good for you. So if any of you are interested in a personal reading, again, click on the About sign on my channel's homepage, or feel free to email me at Maggie, the number one, McGuire@gmail.com. I would be very happy to do a reading for you. I love personal readings. They are my favorite thing. So send me an email and we'll go from there. And I will see the rest of you in a couple of weeks for the July 2016 mid-month readings. And until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life, Virgo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.